no real upgrades. I have a screaming of it. We just got this man. Okay. Air mob and we leveled up once, but outside of that, no upgrade at all. Last time.
This is it. Stay vigilant.
Let's see how it goes. Oh, we're using the same merc, this right merc. I suppose I could actually turn haste into my eternal blessing in this fight. I don't really think I need like shock and unless it breaks my resist. It's like my brick. Say again, this is their damage looks like. Not the greatest. It's kind of like I don't know, this is kind of like watching a hardcore character, right? Maybe like a ruthless character, like this boss. Quest version of this boss. Actually, it is pretty similar to like my experience on Ruthless. So it's like not the worst. But I don't know, I feel like my gear is a lot better compared to what I normally have. I fight here. And my damage is so much worse. I think I have one of the better mercs that you can have. Maybe there's some like super OP like one. That I'm meant to be using, but I don't know. This is a merc that actually like does what I want him to. Hit the enemy. Most mercs don't do that. Sometimes he presses Val Molten Strike, which is cool. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe there's something that you can make, like some kind of setup you can do to make your guy actually do damage. But at the moment, I've done a little bit of testing, and of the mercs that I have, one of which is a blade bitter. Blade bitter or blade biter? But he's like my clear merc that I've been using. And this single target merc seems to do like double the damage or so of what my other guy does. And this guy would be, he wouldn't be great at clearing. But he would be not that bad. The problem is he, in maps with multiple mobs, he just leaf slams all over the place and doesn't hit anything. He doesn't hit stuff. Kind of gets stuck walking between enemies and never decides to hit them. So, he's great on bosses. I mean, if you want to use great to describe his performance. He actually does what he's supposed to do on bosses. But, in maps, he just doesn't do anything. Though, for this boss fight, you have, it's like primordial pools or something like that. Malachi fight. Before this. So, I did just bring him and then boss rush it. And that fight went pretty fast, actually. Wasn't too bad. Obviously, Malachi is a lot less HP than Eater, though. Starting to be a lot of these balls and a lot of things I'm meant to get rid of. I'm not sure if my merc would be doing more damage if I let him use his... He has a punishment curse. Not sure, like, if I let him use his punishment curse while this guy is on low HP, or if it's better for me to be cursing. Damn. I don't know. Not too much else going on. I would be fine with this level of damage though if there was some kind of upside to playing this character. At the moment, I can't find a reasonable one. Like something that I would consider an upside. The clear is bad. The mob AI is kind of annoying to use. I have to gear 2 characters, and I'm not particularly tanky. Like, yeah, I have 6k life, but in order for me to get a good single target, I have to run haste. So I'm playing a 3k life character. Without like 3k life character damage. Yeah, unlucky. Also, I don't really have too many defenses, but yep, that was that. Quick hover over all of the gear. Nothing too good. Play. All pretty standard stuff. Again, double light radius if you did last time. Then just some gear with life and res on it. And a Kiri's Truth. I got lucky. Again, not sure if that's actually doing. Yeah, so closing thoughts on Luminary is, I don't know. think I'm gonna play something else. I think Luminary is really cool. I enjoyed the progression of like gearing out my own character as well as the indie mercs that I find. I think like gambling for gear and like upgrading their weapons and stuff. I think that's really interesting. And also finding the mercs, right? It's exciting when you get like a merc that's kind of usable, right? When I got one that I saw with Cobra Lash with GMP, like, yo, that's cool. The problem is this guy half the time walks into melee range when Viper strikes up. And Venom Gyro is fine, baseline, but same thing with my Smolder Strike guy, right? He's actually just very solid. This is a good character. It's just half the time he doesn't work in maps, so you can't map with him. That's kind of like my big issue with Mercenaries is like the AI. They could also probably use numerical buffs. Like, I'm not sure what the less damage multiplier is that they apply. Of course, as we all know, this node says that permanently hired mercenaries deal less damage. But how much is that less damage? I don't know. Is it like 75, 80% less damage? It sure feels like it. Feels like a lot. And I think that's just kind of unnecessary. It could probably be like 30, 40%. Right now, damage is a little bit of a struggle on this class. So I think I'm gonna swap to something else. I don't even really want to do Exarch. I don't think about having to do like 6 ball phases with a mercenary following me around. That doesn't sound particularly enjoyable to me. So I guess next time I make a video, I'll probably be playing some other build, whether it's Bone Shatter or like Glacial Cascade Mines. I don't know. We'll see. But for now, that's it with the Luminary. Hopefully it gets some changes in the future. I might revisit this character if it gets some changes, or if I find a really good merc on a different character. But for now, that's going to be it.